Alright then guys, welcome to the video, welcome back to the channel. Starting inside the car because I've literally just arrived at Tunerfest and I'm one of the first people here, so there's not many cars around me at the moment. But got a stand here today with the brand LimitR, so got some cars that are going to show up at some point. But usual car show stuff applies for me. Going to walk around the show, have a look at the cars, see what stuff's showing up, and yeah, sort of go through the day. So there's nothing left to it, let's get out of the car and start looking at some stuff. Okay, fast forward a load of time and this is all the cars that are on the stand. So obviously starting with my car, we also have an FL5 this time, which is super sick in championship white. But this is not the only championship white car we have. We've got JDM EP3 back here in championship white as well, which is very nice to see. It's got lots of cool parts. Genuine Mugen grille, for example, spoon brakes, these Enkis. You can see just how cream the championship white is compared to the wheels, which are just a gloss white. We've got this here. Then we've got a couple more EP3s here as well. So rounding it all out. Also, we've got this EP3 down here and we've got this EP2 on the end here, and this is the full LimitR showing. So it's got a carbon bonnet on it. This is all the cars on the stand, which is a pretty good showing. Time to have a look at all these cars. So the difference with this show is that literally there are any cars at this one. So got this like crazy wide bodied 1 Series, got an M4. This, I saw this happen actually. It's a shame I didn't get it on camera. You can see they've put this sign there because he just absolutely smoked his front splitter off. Just a big mix of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around, show you all the cars that I think are really cool. Look, there's even a quad bike here. That's pretty mad. Walk around, show you all the cars I'm into, and also you might be able to sit here in the background. We are at Brands Hatch and there is multiple different events going on today. There's racing Hondas, time attack championship, and also some drift stuff going on, I believe. So going to be cool to have a walk around and look at that stuff too. Let's see what we see throughout the day. Well, big K-Sport, big brake kit on the front of this Focus. That's pretty mad. Got this EP3 hidden in here, and look at the lights. That red piece in there, blacked out. Looks very cool. Yeah, hidden in the mix of all this stuff. I do enjoy a good livery on a car. It's pretty cool. Want to do maybe in the future from S2000. Got a load of Fabia VRSs over there. Octavia VRS2. This E30 is looking super fresh there. Those wheels are red. So this show has got the biggest mix of cars. Like there's literally anything is here. A pretty Subaru dominated area at the moment. Look at all of these here. A little bit of rain right now, but we've got, yeah, even more Subarus down here. I mean, look at all the wings just lined up. Look at all that down there. All the wings. So there's a lot of Fords at this show. I think it's because of the area that we're in as well. But yeah, look at this. It's got some like Capri's livery on that. Got this R33 here. I'm intrigued to know why this is up like this. Look at that under there. Yeah, look at these brakes. Look at that. The whole brake has been hydro dipped with that. Pretty mad. And look at this little cappuccino. This is just like a proof of the scale of this thing. So we've got this Fiesta next to it right here, and you can see that's a small car. And look how much smaller this thing is. So sick. Anyway, we've got an E36 BMW next to that, and this RX-7 is so sick. Look at the whole like carbon front. I think that's the whole thing is carbon actually. You can see that. The dish on these work wheels as well, but then look at the carbon diffuser on the back. How intricate that is. So sick, like fully loops around. Goes all the way around the back. Wide arch on it as well, and Voltex wing. It's such a big mix as well. We've got this Volvo being revved up here. Sounds crazy. It sounds like it's got a massive cam in it or something. It's a super choppy. Got this aero deck here. Always love these, but look at that plate. Civic G. That's such a good plate. Next to this, I mean, look at these wheels. What a classic look. Got this Mark IV Supra here. Look at the size of the turbo in here. This is insane. Gold heat wrap stuff. Gold heat wrapped under the bonnet. Got the crazy K-Sport big brake kit as well. Got another Cosmic Grey EP3 here with some DC5 Brembos in the front. And next to this car is running like 370 brake, or pretty much 370 brake, which is absolutely nuts. Look at this, the air intake going in there from the vent and the bonnet. You can see there too. Got a load more Subarus down here. Got a Mark 1 Focus RS. I think this is actually my favourite shape for the Focus RS. This is something that I just love about it. Maybe it's nostalgia from back in the day, but yeah, so good. Okay, this is super sick. So we've obviously got EK9 right here. We've got this DC5 on T37s. The bronze just looks amazing. Titanium Toda power exhaust. And then check this out. S2000 with Japanese police look. That is so sick. It's even got the lights on the top. Look at that. So rad. Oh wow, look at this. Didn't even know that this was on ITBs. This is so cool. Pretty cool effect for the rocker cover as well. Nice little touch. Yeah, here's a great shot because you get to see the wheels, the brakes, and then the engine bay as well. This must sound absolutely incredible. Got the black Recaras in this one. This Subaru's pretty crazy. Check out these lights. They've actually got like carbon little inlay piece, and they've got like the Supra bit like gelled on. Pretty crazy. So you got the angel eyes in there, but yeah, this whole piece is all carbon in here, which is pretty sick. Some like chopped carbon going on down there. The V8 Mustang parked next to it as well. Just such a crazy contrast in the like 90s JDM and then 2020s American Muscle. Pretty mad little combo. Couple of cool cars at the back here, just hidden away. This Chaser is sick. Look at the size of that front mount intercooler. This must be cool. It's got Brid Load Max seats in it as well. Got the raised gram lights. Do love a Chaser. I think it's the 4-door like drift missile. The vibe, I think, is what I love about these. That steering wheel's crazy as well. Look at that thing. And then we've got these two next to each other, which is just mad. So we've got this Vantage here, and we've got this Evo, which is so sick. AP Racing brakes on the front, full carbon front wings. Crazy. See, C28s. Got carbon vortex generators on the back. Got duckbill spoiler, some carbon spats as well, and carbon side skirts. Yeah, this is super cool. Also, this HKS sticker, that is so rad. And this seems to be a massive section of loads of minis. They've even got their own tent set up and everything, little marquees. So many different generations of minis. So I'm not sure if this shows up on camera well, but there is actually a difference between the Championship White on the FL5 compared to the FD2. The FD2 is like a more creamy colour than the FL5, which is interesting because it's the first time I've seen them parked next to each other like this. So there is definitely a difference. This Accord parked next to it is super sick. Very rarely see these where I live anyway. This is really cool. Yeah, FK2 here, Venturi intake, looking very cool. Next to this GTR here, look at this RB. I don't know, can you see the sparkle on the camera? It's crazy. Tomei oil cap too, that's really cool. Big single turbo, Voltex wing on this. It's absolutely massive. Randomly found two EP3s with the best bonnet for an EP3. So obviously the Body Club bonnet, some meaty Michelin Pilot Sport 4s on this Enki, looks super sick. And I'm going to mention it until I end up buying one or the other, but yeah, this Voltex wing is one of the options, as I say, and every time I see one. I just love the double blade. Let me know down below if you think I should do a wing like this for the S2000. I think it'd be so sick. Seriously, think about it. This is obviously on a Evo 10. This is so sick, this S2000. Can never go wrong with a Voltex front bumper on these. We've got the J's Racing bonnet. Very nice. Red Recaro pole positions in there as well. The carbon duckbill on this too. Yeah, that is super sick. And also makes me wish I brought mine along, but it's just a solo mission for me today. Such a good look, that front bumper. This R32 is sitting so sweet. This looks incredibly cool. Wheels look good with the chrome dish as well. Greddy steering wheel. As you can see, there's different stitching on the steering wheel. It's a bit yellow and then a bit blue. Yellow headlights as well. This Silvio is sick. This whole front piece being like glass, I guess. I'm not totally sure, but it's on white T37s. It's like a completely standard interior apart from a wheel. Look at that. That rear bumper is absolutely huge. I don't know if you can see like the scale. It's like that sticking out the back. Downturn tip as well. This is what's super cool about this event. Obviously all these cars are then parked here, but then you've got the track just there with all these time attack events and various things going on. So there's just cars going around track all the time, which is very, very cool. Got another Mark IV Supra here parked next to an STI, white on white. Always a good look, but always a nightmare to keep clean. This DC5 here, this bonnet is unreal. Look at the vents on this. I just can't believe this is an early 2000s car. This could come out today and still looks good, but look at these tyres and wheel setup. Absolutely unbelievable. And it's got the wing on the back as well. Very nice indeed. This is insane. This is mint. Looks like completely shaved, but like insane GTI. BBS wheels as well. Look at the shifter in there as well. This thing must be amazing to drive. Yeah, that engine bay is on another level. Looks like this entire section here is a load of Fiestas all lined up, as you can see. This HKS livery I really like, actually. I think this would look quite good on the S2000. This has definitely given me something to think about, especially once I eventually get around to doing the HKS supercharger kit. Got a couple more DC5s here, another one with the same bonnet as that other, but this is crazy. Look at this. Carbon front wings on this, but I don't know if you can see this. The weave does actually pretty much line up between the wing and the bonnet. Imagine if that weave was going the other way, that would probably just wind me up, so fair play. Work VS's, got the red interior. This is so cool. This EP3 looks fully ready for track. This is pretty cool. Black piece around the outside there. Whoa! That is very loud. But yeah, huge front splitter on this with carbon sheet on the top, so that looks cool. It's got wider front wings. I think these are the J's wings. Very cool. Carbon side skirts as well. And yeah, proper meaty Nankang AR1. So yeah, this must be going out on track, or has been out on track before. Yeah, nothing in the back. And it's got the Buddy Club rear bumper with the diffuser in it as well. Pretty cool. There is Suki, the Tegua NSX out on track. The colour on this Subaru is crazy. It's like a matte midnight purple, kind of. I don't know. Midnight Purple 2, is that the one with the orange in it? And we got this here as well. Look at the canards on the front. Absolutely monstrous. Side skirts on it too. This E46 M3 is pretty cool. Got a VF Engineering supercharger kit on it. I wonder what power this thing's running. That's very, very cool. I think this is one of my favourite M3s. Again, probably a generational nostalgia thing. Got this FD RX-7 parked here with a very nice carbon bonnet. It's going with the black very nicely, and the smoked front lights. You can see a big front mount intercooler in there as well. The colour of this Evo is crazy. Next to a midnight purple Mark IV Supra, but yeah. Got harness bar in the back and everything. Double stack wing that these are so well known for, with a carbon blade. That is so rad. What a cool colour. Another E30. Looking very cool indeed. Yeah, something about these that is really nice. That colour is incredible as well. This BMW is looking super cool. Bagged. Carbon bonnet. But this purple offsets against it with the carbon wing mirrors too. This looks like a completely standard Jordan Civic. I don't think I've ever seen one that's not, I don't know, I could be wrong. I don't think I've ever seen one this standard, so I don't know if this is. I mean, maybe it's got an exhaust on it, I believe, but crazy, crazy interior. This Silvia is absolutely crazy. It looks like almost like a GTR bonnet on this, but with that extra vent at the top. Huge wing on it as well. Check out in there as well, that is crazy. Absolutely wild. Everything's chrome, fully gutted in the rear with a cage. And next to that we've got these A86s here. Oh, it's got the OG logo, bridge seats in this as well. Don't know if you can see that. Got a couple of S13s here as well. I just love how these things look. Absolutely amazing. Look at this FD colour. So sick. Like beautiful purple, blue flip, titanium turn down tip. Mazda speed wheels. I'm assuming these are very hard to find. Look at the side skirt on this as well. Front mount intercooler on it. How cool is that? In another area of just absolute eclectic mix of loads of different cars, loads more Fords over here. A couple of Golfs, RS4 back there as you can see. This Evo bonnet is insane. I love the way that they've painted this as well. It's a full carbon bonnet and they've just left areas on the vents with exposed carbon. Very cool. Carbon front lip as well. So these are the smallest rally art mirrors ever. Look how tiny they are. Just amazing. Absolutely love an Evo. And this is an entire section of Evos. And there's so much. Oh, so this is the bonnet like on that white car, but actually full exposed carbon instead. Got carbon Mitsubishi badges too. Tommy Mackinnon edition one here as well. I mean, just so many good cars. Super boxy, just proper of its time. Just look absolutely amazing. Just got so much road presence. I think Evo 8s, Evo 9 are my favourite ones, but I'll be honest, I love all of the different kinds. This is insane. Look at this, a budget version of the SLR McLaren, I guess. One way you could look at this. Got another section here of what looks to be a load of Hyundai N series cars. Check out this thing. So full like matte green wrap all over it, but look at the bonnet. They've got a cutout to be able to see right in there. It's obviously a carbon bonnet. I feel like this is a way of just showing just how eclectic the mix is. So we've got this. But then next to it, we've got this thing. And then next to that, we've then got this as well. What a random 3 cars to have parked next to each other. Super varied at this show. This area seems to have some pretty cool cars in it. So we've got R34 GTR parked next to an R35 GTR. We've got this BM over here, which is looking super fresh on these wheels. E34 of these? I'm not sure, I don't know enough about BMWs. Bag Seat here, but then look at the chrome wrap on this. This is wild. This is literally like a mirror. I don't think I've ever seen a car wrap like this. This R34 is sick. Love the bonnet on these. On some Workmeisters as well. One of my favourite wheels. Incredible. Look at the dish on the rear. Carbon blade there too. Titanium exhaust. This is a full J's Racing catalogue build. This thing is absolutely insane. But even cherry intake and stuff, but like so many sick parts on this. So let me know down below if you want to see a dream build episode on this, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it anyway, to be honest. But this is unreal. Look, like J's Racing wheels. I mean, who is doing this? This is unreal. Huge J's Racing wing in the back too. I won't go into this too much because I'll save that for the video in the future. Oh, look how good that looks. Anyway, what an amazing look. The Buddy Club P1 wheels look so good in white. I think it's the best colour for those wheels on this black EP. Look at that plate as well. That's so good. Black, Yellow Speed Racing brakes behind that. Suede steering wheel, fully caged. Big wing on the back as well. Track car vibes. Super clean. This Porsche is incredible. Look at the wide body kit. Is this a rocket bunny kit? I don't know enough about these, but look at the wheels as well. Crazy dish. So wide in the rear. Absolutely amazing. Huge swan neck wing. That is mad. Yeah, so check this Evo out. Look, as there's a mirror, it'd be rude not to have a look. Look at all of that under there. Absolutely crazy clean. And this is the engine bay of it as well. Just everything super fresh. Look at this thing. K-swap, big manifold and big turbo with screamer coming right out the top as well. This thing is unreal. Super chunky, meaty tires on this. What a cool build. This thing must be ridiculous. 1958 Fiat 500 looks brand new, factory fresh. Look again, full restoration underneath by the looks of it. Absolutely perfect. Look at this E30 wagon. I seem to be really focusing on the BMW E30s. It clearly means I like them a lot. How cool is that? Look at that front bumper. Got this McLaren 720S. Look at these carbon front wings. Super sick. Carbon right round headlights as well. Huge carbon wing. Look at that. A few more supercars going on, but this is a bit of me here. I think this is my generation that I love. Still could get it in a manual. See if this is a manual. It's not. It's got the F1 gearbox, but yeah, a 430 manual gearbox, NA V8. Sounds insane. This is obviously a soft top. And we're at the Tegua stand now, where they've got this midnight purple R34, RB25. Got GTI, and they've got the FL5 in here as well. Huge shout out to Tegua. So what is super sick about today? Whoa! He just saved that. That's insane. I can't believe that. This is a racing Honda's section, I think. So all of these cars, this is the Tegua sponsored racing series, basically. Yeah, it's just a load of different Hondas racing around the track, which is sick. And obviously, this is a pretty cool spot to be able to see them going up around the top bend. But yeah, very cool to hear that K20 singing from all of these cars. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be K20. There might be a couple that aren't. Got another section with what looks to be a load of different Fords, or mainly Fiestas actually. A couple of little random ones along here too. We've got this Adam that's super stanced out. It's pretty wild. So there's a load of these sort of like themed cars here. So we've got this Family Guy one here. We've got a Stitch one, Lilo and Stitch. I don't know what this is. Is this some other kids show chase? I guess. I don't know. But yeah, look, it's completely full of things to do with it too. This Chaser is sick. Again, 4 doors, put a kit on it, and they just look amazing. Dishy wheels. It's a simple source, isn't it? And yeah, again, big front mounting coil on it. It's got like some, it's like a metallic-y bronze colour paint. I'm not sure if you can see the flake in that, but yeah, very cool. Got this R32 GTR here with paint matched valve cover and everything. Fully gutted in here. Look at this. Literally nothing in here. Very cool little Nismo matte though. Yes, so good. Next to it we've got this R34 as well. Crazy. Got another R32 here. Look at this. Huge race tune manifold. D2 8-pot big brake kit. No wing or anything on the back of this. We've got this crazy R-bar thing here. I don't think I've ever seen one of these on any sort of kit or anything. Look at how much that's tucking in the rear. Just bonnet exit straight out. This is just insane. Got a very nice yellow Civic there. It's got some FN2 seats in it, but look at the paint job on this. How wild is this thing? Fair play. I mean, the orange itself is very cool. So down in the pit area, as you can hear, some cars revving off over here, but found the Motion Motorsport boys, and yeah, they're looking after a couple of cars. This car in particular has got something very cool that I need to show you guys in a bit. Once it pulls out, I'll show you what's going on, but yeah, these guys are competing today. So we've got Time Attack and we've got Racing Hondas, like 2 separate classes. Very cool to see them actually do the race program side of stuff as well. It's obviously the main thing that they enjoy and like doing. So we've got Dave and Jake here just talking through with the driver just to make sure that they are getting exactly what they want out of the car, which is cool. So yeah, they like adjust things and all that kind of stuff in between each of the sessions to make sure the car's good. Some crazy rev battle thing going on over here right now. That's yeah. This car is going out on track, so Jake's just checking the tyre pressures before it goes. So take a look at the side of this car. As you can see, that is LimitR Racing race team. Look at this. How cool is this? We've got LimitR Racing on the side of this car. So this is, I guess, my own little race team, but not really, because I have no financial anything involved in this. But shout out to Stuart, because he asked if I wanted to have my logo on the side of the car, and I obviously said yes. So I designed this LimitR Racing. So there will be some clothing to come along with this at some point coming soon. But yeah, this is, I guess, the official announcement that I technically have a little race team. It's a very light asterisk on that. Super cool with the livery, as you can see. So we've got a Nighthawk black car, but we then got some matte black, which you can see the difference here, and then we've got this glossy kind of metallic-y purple that flows around the whole car. So yeah, got the branding on the side here. This has also been at Motion Motorsport as well. We've got a purple wing, we've got another sticker here. Yeah, just pretty mad to actually see it in the flesh. This is the first time I've actually seen it in person as well. And as you can see, this car is competing in the Time Attack series here and around the UK as well. So if you end up at any of the events where the Time Attack's going on, be sure to look out for this car, tag me in it, and tag Stuart in it as well. I'll put his Instagram on screen right now so you can go follow the progress with this car. Super, super cool. So this car literally just went into the barrier. I missed it because I was changing my lenses over to this lens. Literally just went straight line, straight in. It's actually red flagged this because obviously if someone else goes off there, they're just going to crash into the back of that. So they've got to clear this out before anything happens. So we got these crazy, these are like the fast Time Attack cars coming around now. Suzuki, the Tegua NSX is here as well. There it is, look at that.
So our drivers there needing to...
So fast forward, and as you can see, cars are ready to go on the grid. I've made it onto the pit lane with Here we go. So that is the racing Hondas lot all off, and yeah, on the pit lane, down here with the Motion Motorsport guys. We're at the Tegua area. As you can see, Suzuki chilling out right down here. Look at this thing in here, absolutely insane, and look at the engine that's in it. Yes, that is right. It is K-swapped, massive turbo. This thing sounds insane out on track as well. But look at how amazing that looks. Proper race car stuff, this. More HPP engine guys here as well. Epic sound that is. So good, just a load of K20s screaming around the track. It's very cool, bouncing off the pit walls. Coming to the end, or might be actually at the end now, and this sound is absolutely insane. So let's listen to these again. Okay, fast forward a bit of time, and the race team is back out. Here we go. So the other crazy thing is I've heard the team name read out over the tannoy as well. Find out how qualifying has gone. So the car is back and it's qualified in either 4th or 5th. We can't actually find the info, but it's either 4th or 5th. Yeah, pretty good going. But I mean, it's funny because this isn't like in every single race. The qualifying actually doesn't really matter for this car, whereas it matters if you're doing every single round. But the actual like race final, whatever you want to call it, is coming up. So what I'll do is I'll put on screen where the car placed and the time that it ran. So Here we go, this is what Stuart ran, so shout out to Stuart for doing that. All right then guys, that is gonna do it for this one. Seen so many different cars, super eclectic mix of stuff here, and it's been super sick being able to watch and listen to all these Hondas going around the track as well, been amazing. Getting to see the LimitR Racing car is super rad too, so the fact that's even a thing is just insane. So huge shout out to Stuart for actually sticking that on his car, which is so sick. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this one. Leave a comment down below what your favorite car is. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed this one, like this one, and I will catch you guys in the next one.